Hello there. In this video, I would like to look at horizontal and vertical lines. So what I'd like to do first is just kind of show you what a few examples of what a horizontal and a vertical line looks like. So a horizontal line is, you can think of that as one that stretches across the horizon, if you will, of imagine the planet, right? So that's going to be simply like this. In a little bit more of a strict term, you can say that a line is horizontal if it's parallel with the x-axis. So that's one up there in the positive direction, and we can also have one say down here in the negative. So these are two examples of horizontal straight lines. Vertical lines you can think of as they're reaching a vertex, so they're reaching like a highest point, so they're going up the way. So this will be an example of a vertical line, and again in more strict, say, mathematical terms, a line is vertical if it's parallel with the y-axis. So here we have a couple of questions. We're being asked to determine the equation of the lines A parallel to the y-axis passing through the point P, 3, 1. And then the second question, we're being asked to find the equation of the line parallel to the x-axis passing through the point P, -2, 4. So let's have a look at a visual representation of question A. So we know that it passes through the point P, 3, 1, so we can at least plot that point. So that will be 3 along and 1 up, so that's going to be roughly there, and we'll just write that down, we'll label it P, 3, 1. And we know that this line is parallel to the y-axis, so there's the y-axis, so it will be parallel, so it will be going up this way. So if I just draw a line which passes through this point and is parallel with the y-axis, I'll do that as best I can. There we go. And if we can see that this line here, we expect this to be x equals something. If we remember back, if we have a line which is completely vertical like this and passes through the x-axis, it will be x equals whichever value it cuts through on here. And if we know this point here is 3, 1, then we know that down here will be 3, 0, right? Because we're going straight to the x-axis. So the idea is that all points up and down this line, the x component is going to be 3, and so we will say that the x equals 3 is the equation of this line. In similar fashion, in part B, we're going to plot the point that we have. So we have the point -2, 4. So we'll have -2, 4, which will roughly be around there. So P, -2, 4. And we were told that this line is parallel to the x-axis. So in this case, there's the x-axis. The line is going to cut across this way horizontally. So let me see if I can put this in. There we go. And if we look at this, we can see that, so it's 4 in height. So if it's 4 in height here, this point P, then that means that it must cut through this point here at 0, 4, right? 0, 4, because all of these points along here are height of 4. So we would say that this equation is y equals, in this case, 4.